Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor. Today I'm sitting with Matt Gouget, also known as Matt the Mortgage Guy. He's an excellent lender here in the Sacramento area, works with a lot of my buyer clients, and just does a great job for them. So he's helped me out with the video, just giving some good information for buyer clients on mortgages. And one thing I want to talk about is millennials. It's kind of a buzzword, sometimes it's considered a curse word. But millennials are here and they're here to stay for sure. And so one thing I'm starting to see more is more millennials are stepping into kind of home ownership. I'm getting more millennial clients right now, and they're starting to kind of harness that and step into that. So Matt, from your standpoint as far as a lender goes, what are you seeing just in regards to that age group of millennials and home ownership and mortgages?
Right, I'm seeing more and more applications from those folks, from those years that fall into that category as millennial. And, despite all the headlines we've seen, millennials are waiting longer to buy and things of that nature. More and more of the folks I'm working with would be, in that category of millennial. And I think it's probably a combination of things. They call me and they say, in the last 3 years, there's been 3 rent increases in their apartment complex, and they're paying $2,100 for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment.
Yep. And
they've talked to friends that bought a house, have a fixed payment of $1,875 a month, and no one's raising their rent. And so, more and more of them are embracing it. Some of them are starting families, starting to look into the future and say, hey, I want to own something that's mine. And so one of the things that comes up when I talk to millennials is they're under the impression they've got to put 20% down, or they're under the impression that buying a house is hard. And really, if they've got 2 or 3 of the major pillars, the credit, the income, and the down payment, they'll be in good shape. If you've got great credit and a great job, not much of a down payment, then there's programs out there, or we can get you in with a small down payment. If you've got not so great credit but a larger down payment and a good job, then there's something for you. And so when I'm talking to folks, for whatever reason they think, hey, I've got a 650 score and I've only got 14,000 to put down, I don't think I can do anything. They're in a great position to use an FHA loan and buy a house. And the thought of them buying it now, locking in that payment, because they're going to get into a 30-year fixed loan. And that's something that's really attractive for these folks, especially in Sacramento, where they've seen rent increase after rent increase. They're starting to embrace homeownership. Some of them had parents that lost a house or something, so those scars kind of trickled down.
Yeah.
But more and more of them are starting to say, hey, this is something that I want to look into. And it's never a bad idea to reach out to a loan officer or a realtor and just get information. That's one of those things where even the conversations I have where it might be a year out, it's great that we had that conversation, because now I can coach you. You might want to do this. You might want to get to the 2-year point in your job. You might want to save up X number of dollars, do a few things to massage your credit and get to this credit score. But it never hurts. It doesn't cost anything.
Absolutely. I think some of the most successful transactions we've done together is people that have reached out early on in the process. Just say, hey, I'm not buying tomorrow, I'm not buying next month, but I really want to own a home. I want to be educated on the process. I want to make sure I'm in the best position possible when my lease is up and I've got 6 more months of my lease. Where am I at now, and what should I be doing? So that's great advice, Matt, definitely for I know clients talk to me sometimes a year in advance, and you as well, and I think those clients end up doing the best because they get educated, they make some changes today that can put them in the right spot for success later when it's time. So
right, I'm happy to have those conversations too. I have them all the time.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Well, all you millennials out there, if you're thinking about pulling the trigger, feel free to reach out to mattthemortgageguy.com. Feel free to reach out to me as well, realestatewithdoug.com. Thanks for watching the video, and clear skies.